こんにちは、アンセムです。黒き光、その1、3つ目のケタロンダルガイスの邸宅に入る。これをやっていきます。簡単に入れるのかな。ここには誰が住んでる
？Why, the king of the fabled empire of old Aranath and his 101 catamites, of course. Why the stupid question? If you don't know whose house this is, then you sure as fuck don't belong here.
あなたの雇い主と話をさせてほしい。重要な話があるんです。
Oh, do you now? Well, at the risk of blowing your mind, my job is to keep folk like you out. Now, what makes you think that you're any different?
私が何者かは重要ではないんです。肝心なのは謝礼は弾むという点です。
Oh, now that sounds promising. Exactly how much do you reckon my while is worth?
300でどうでしょう。
Alright then. Deal. I think I'm in the mood for a stroll. Just act normal, and the guards inside will think you're expected. And hey, don't get any stupid ideas about swiping anything. Alright?
Boring.
さて、入りますか。お兄ちゃん、服変えたんだけどね。裸足だね。
Walk blessed.
2階に上がらんといかんのけど、階段は。
What should I do? Well.
バックがこう邸宅の中ってバックの音楽ないんだね。こんにちは。
Yet another proof of the notorious reliability of cell swords. I should have known that simpleton was only good for peeling potatoes at best. So, what is it that you want? To mug me? I would seriously think that over, considering my esteemed bodyguard over there. He belongs to the petrified, and I'm sure he would love to demonstrate just what that means.
勝手に入ってきて申し訳ないですが、ちょっとお話が。
Save the chatter, and tell me why you're here. Else you'll find yourself back on the streets quicker than you can count to 3.
簡単なことですよ。話をしたいんです。
Oh, do you now? You really are a bold one, aren't you? But good. Go ahead. Tell me what you consider to be so important that you just had to sneak into my house without my invitation.
ある人物のために黒い石を探しています。あなたの石を回収していたらしい。何か知ってますか？
What? No, you're mistaken. I have no idea what you're talking about. Now get out of here.
信頼のある情報で参りました。
I don't give a shit about your sources. Now get lost, preferably to the brothel you escaped from, wench.
言葉に慎んでいただきたいですね。
Wow, that's nice armor you're wearing there.
中に置いてきちゃったな、2人。何か。ああ。 宅内の見張りの視界から隠れ、常に隠密状態で移動してみよう。運が良ければ2階に上がり、鍵のかかってない部屋に入り込めるかもしれない。へえ。透明化が切れて
I'm bored out of my mind.
Oh.
Midnight. Between cobblestone and excretion. Between darkness and light. That's just how it is. Always forward.
No one knows from whence he came. His house lies on the edge.
誰かに見つかってんだ。
The same way. Day after day. In the shackles of rust. Presented by the gods. Stood
はい。
amidst the sea. Before me moves ancient times. Oh yes. Sensual sweet sea. That woman's touch and tender skin. Tastes like cherries.
帰り登れないんじゃねえかこれ。おう。誰もいないか。さてなあ、出生証明書なんだこりゃ。リネウス・ダルカイス落成後到着の月、父ケタロン・ダルカイス、母リリエラ・スキナー・ドーター、彼のお方の光がこのものを導きますように。アポテレッカリウスのジュラプセンゴルが証明する。おう。手引き書隠密性
What the hell? I've no idea how you got in here, but I swear that you're about to see me get real angry.
こういうものを持ってるんですが、あなたにはお子さんいないようですけど。
What? All right then. Here's what's going to happen next. You either give me that piece of paper right now, or I will order Kashan to do it for you. And I promise you, that will be a painful process.
ケシャンは考え直すべきでしょう。この邸宅内で私が消えたら、私の雇い主は実力行使を決意しますね。
Your employer? Pah! You're bluffing. I could kill you right here and no one would ever notice that you've gone missing.
じゃあやってみろ。
You. All right then. If your life depends on it. So, what do you want? If this was about doing damage to me, you wouldn't have come back with a certificate. So here's the deal. I'll tell you what you want to know, and you'll give me back the paper, and keep this matter about the child to yourself. And one thing in advance. Try to double-cross me, and you will regret it. I promise.
黒石について真実を教えてほしいんです。
As I expected. All right then. So, yes, it is true that I once owned the stone, but it is also true that I no longer do. That thing whose birth that piece of paper in your hand proves owns it now, if it is still alive, that is.
息子さんが黒石を持ってるの？
Don't call it that. That creature doesn't deserve to bear the family name. But yes, he has it, if anyone does. I fear I have to go back in time a little. 7 years ago, with my old wench, she got pregnant. At first I thought it was a gift of fate, but when the child came, it was an atrocity, a joke of nature. Everything but a worthy successor for our house.
無残だと？子供の体に変形があったという意味ですか？
Malformed? Oh, that would be the understatement of the century. It had these tumors all over its face, and its left leg was a clump. The apothecarius said it was a wonder that it even survived the birth.
それで息子をどうしたの？
I gave him away. And please, save yourself the indignation. You wouldn't understand my decision if I tried to explain it to you.
あなたの連れであれば何と言ったんですか？妻がいるんでしょ？
Well, what do you think? She sure wasn't happy about it. But it was the right thing to do, and if a man makes a choice, the wench has to accept it. She's gone, anyway. Syphilis took her.
息子さんをどこへ連れて行かせたんですか？
To a small village where no one from Ark would ever see him, or at least where no one could trace him back to me.
それで結局息子さんはどうやって黒石を手に入れました？
My wench. She stole it from the treasury and put it into one of his pockets. She probably thought it was a common jewel of some sort, and that it would help whomever he ended up with to take pity on him. But truth be told, I didn't mind too much when I found out. Buying the black stone in the first place was one of the biggest follies my father ever committed. I don't put much stock in superstition and folk tales, but everyone knows something is wrong with those things. Anyway, since you will probably ask, as far as I know, the village where they took it is called Silver Grove. If the stone still exists, you should find it there. Now, give me the parchment and get lost. I kept my end of the bargain. Thanks. Now get out.
あらやべ、二人置いてきちゃっ
One day, I'm gonna be an adventurer, and I'm gonna explore the entire world.
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
た。外で待たしときゃよかったな。
From whence he came, his house life. On the edge
ほら靴履いてるじゃん。さて、じゃあダルガイス邸で今回はおしまいとしましょう。次は遠いところへ行かないといけないんでね、ではまた。